energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be Leo 2025 yearly forecast. Let's get started. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. All my readings are timeless, so know that you found it at the perfect time. Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel for all your readings nicely organized. Alright, so we have two cards I wanted to come up. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, apparently this one too. We're gonna accept it. Okay, look at that. This thing is bothering me. There you go. I think this is good. This is good. Okay. Anyways, so these three cards are the overall energies that I'm picking up for 2025. And so what this tells me is that this is a time to be very strategic, okay? I'm getting no more Mr. or Mrs. Nice Guy. And it's not to say it's like somebody is going to be mean, but it's like they're very focused. They have a plan, they have a goal, and they're going to use whatever, resources and skill sets they have to fulfill their wishes and goals and all of that. And the reason why they're doing this, why they are motivated more than ever, is because it's kind of rooting from some sort of generous energy is what I'm picking up. Like they have somebody in their energy that they want to be generous towards and bring happiness. It's almost as if they found their muse in a sense. Remember, roles can be reversed. You'll know which side you're on. This may be somebody that you're dealing with, or this could be you. You will know. But let's move on. We're going to breeze right through this. We'll try. So, month of January. We're gonna go from January through December and see the overview energy. All right. Hello, Celeste. And I post monthly as well. So if you would like to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep up to date of all the energies at play, you're more than welcome to, okay? Hello. I don't want to call you father, but hello. Hello. All right, so let's do it. So for January, the energy that I'm picking up is somebody here feels very I don't know. All right, so less this, more this. All right, okay. All right. So I know some of you guys have questions and you want answers. Well, you came to the right place. Okay, so I read energy here. So we're doing as the title, this, the title, as the title shows, this is a yearly energy forecast. Okay, so I'm going to tap into each month from January through December, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so if you're joining in right now, you came at the perfect time. We're tapping into January right now. So the current energy that I'm picking up is somebody here feels defeated and stressed. Okay, and it largely has to do with the fact that okay, all right, okay, thank you, Father. I appreciate the compliment and stuff like that. But if If you would like to be on my good side at this time, I would highly recommend less this, more this, okay? Okay, so so right now somebody is healing, okay? There's definitely this essence and sense of taking time apart, okay? Hello, Seven. Okay, remember, okay. You know, I take labels and titles very seriously, you know what I mean? And so I don't want to be claimed as somebody's wife when, you know. Okay, anyways, so let's continue. Uh, yeah, so somebody here is depleted, they're going through a healing time, and as a result, it's there's two sides to this. One side is the reason why they need a time out in a sense, and is going through a healing is because they have been stressed and they need a time out, okay? Don't cry, Seven, no need to cry, okay? But you know what I mean, you know, like labels and stuff like that. Like for an example, I don't call just anybody a bestie, a best friend. And I don't throw, you know, words have meaning. And oh, thank you, Seven, thank you. Words have meaning, and for me, like labels, I don't, not to say labels are important, hello Jake, but but it's like if there is going to be a label, I want it to feel special. You know what I mean? Feel special, and I want it like there is a difference. You know, I'm not going to treat everybody like my best friend. I'm not going to treat everybody like my significant other. I'm not. And so, you know, when that label is declared, exchanged, asked, whatever, you know, depending on the label, it's like I want it to be special. That's another reason why I don't just throw the L word around willy nilly. You know what I mean. Oh, thank you, thank you. Um, all right. So yeah, January, somebody is taking time out. They're taking time out to, but at the same time, they also feel a little bit burdened by the fact that they need to take time out to recuperate and stuff like that. So I'm getting just kind of a overall stressful kind of energy. Okay. All right. So February, what's happening in February? That's funny. Okay. So February, what I'm seeing here is somebody here is very goal oriented. Okay, they're just like, I do sense a level of confidence. It's almost as if this person sets their mind to something, they're the type of person to go after it and get it. Okay. And I see here I'm getting something about how should I say this? Okay, I know it's a little. Uh, Somebody here is. I'm getting the word. should, should, okay. Look at that. A strong earth energy coming through, okay? So you guys are so oh, I will say this. I have been getting visitors in my dream. I've been getting visitors in my dream, and so, yeah. um, okay. So back to February energy, which is somebody here is very they have a lot of like wealth essence, but there's something about their money, their finances. It's like they're not used to having not as much. Okay, so somebody here is just like they're very used to having a certain level, whether it's an income or resource or or what have you. That's what they're used to. That's what who they are. That's their essence. But there's something about that's something's going on with their finances where they just don't feel like what they're used to or something like that. They feel some sort of lack in a sense. And I see here it's like there's some sort of waiting around, okay? There's some sort of waiting around, not really sure what's going to happen. There's some sort of like option energy that I'm picking up where it's just like they're not really sure what's going to happen. And this stagnant energy, okay, this is not something this energy is used to, okay? And so, but they're motivated. It's they're motivated just like how I kind of started out the reading, the overall energy. Like somebody here is definitely motivated and wanting to get back to things. Hello, out of position. Oh, we'll see what the we'll continue on. Remember, I read energy, so if you guys have questions and stuff like that, keep it up here. And make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, okay? Um, but what you're meant to hear will be answered, all right? But I'm getting here. Somebody wants like a family, or they want their happily ever after, is what I'm seeing here. All right, 7. You you have you say such nice things to me, and then you go ahead and delete it. So it's just like, you know, you either say it or don't. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on to March. March is looking very good. Wow. Amazing. Beautiful. Um, there's a lot of romance happening in March. I'm getting somebody feels um, swept, like swept away by love. Okay, I'm getting very like light on their feet energy, and it's just like the chemistry and the connection. It doesn't feel stagnant. It's always blooming and growing, and there's a nice flow to it. But in March, okay, there's some sort of like declaration of feelings of love, and things just feel like it's things just feel like they're getting off the ground, and it's actually like the heavens are blessing this connection. Okay, let's just say that. Any advice? Look at that. Your energy is coming through very strongly. So, you know, somebody here feels very appreciated, reciprocated, and they feel like they have found a support system where they just feel cherished and loved, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful energy. Okay, April. Okay. So April, there's some sort of burden that is happening here. I am getting like selfish energy, but it's like it may have something to do with like career aspect or money aspect. It's like somebody here wants to be on top, climb the corporate ladder or what have you, that kind of energy. I don't know. I don't know about the mistress part. I don't know about that. So no. But hello, Blue. Welcome, welcome. So somebody here, they need to kind of let go of the responsibilities and burdens, because it's just like, I don't want to say, somebody here is trying to accumulate a lot of like wealth and rewards. Okay, so it's like they're doing whatever they can to collect all of these rewards, whether that is reward in recognition, title, um, finances, whatever it is. But it's, God is trying to say, like, slow down, like, do not, I'm getting the word ruthless, do not take yourself to the point where you're being ruthless, and it's just like, I'm getting kind of like all or nothing energy, but life's a balance. If you pour too much, if you pour, sorry, this thing is going cray cray. Oh my god! I knew something was up. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this bug bothering me. Oh, okay. Are you awake? Are you awake now? Just kidding. um, there you go. I think that should do. That should do. Okay. All right. So, anyways, so saying like, relax, chill, or you are going to be depleted. Okay, you are going to be depleted. Welcome back, Celeste. So, slow down. You know, don't try to. I used the word selfish earlier, right? And what I mean by that is, somebody here is just like, this is the imagery I'm getting. It's just like they're trying to take all of it in, all the blessings and all the responsibilities, but it's like, no, let some of the burdens go. Do not try to micromanage everything. It's like, it's saying everybody has their part, their duty, so to speak. And so, you know, hello, welcome, Lily Therian. Hi. um, so just be mindful of that, because you can do a lot more by being focused on your tasks and your responsibilities versus spreading yourself too thin, okay? Because it will bite you in the butt later if you take on too much, okay? Um, May. May looks good. May looks good already. Did I show you this? There you go. Okay, 7. You know, I'm gonna turn off the comment thing if you're gonna keep doing that, because I don't wanna keep. You know, I get notified when it does that. You know, when you retract every message you have been retracting, I get notified, and so 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 it's like, if you're gonna retract it anyways, I'm not gonna give you the, you know, ability to comment at all, you know, and I don't think you want that, right? Okay, so May energy. Well, I didn't say leave, but you know what I mean. You know better, Seven. You know. Okay. So May, what I'm seeing here, there is a strong emphasis on family. Things are things are going to move quickly. However, there's a lot of like stress. So it's I'm getting something about opinionated family members, or those that um, you consider like family. Okay. Oh, thank you, Seven. Um, oh, thank you, Lilitharian. Thank you. Thank you. You like it? um, oh, hello, welcome back, Donald. I know, right? Fast and the Furious reference. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely getting. There's going to be. Oh yeah. Wait. Maybe you guys missed each other, and so you didn't see that. But yeah, yeah, that is correct. He earned it. He earned it. Okay. And so, yeah, there's some sort of conflict. There's an emphasis on family time. However, there's going to be something about, um, but, but there is emphasis on, like, oh, family time, but the conflict, it's just like a lot of butting of heads. And I will say that the reason why things are taken out of proportion and there's conflict and all of that is because within this bunch, there's a lot of care. People care. They have strong feelings for one another. And it's just like, it's very sensitive energy. Okay. So the last thing this bunch wants is to be taken the wrong way by the people they love. Okay. All right. 7, you know, we don't get political on here, you know. Everybody is welcome, but you know, I try not to be political, right? Um, okay, see you later. So June. Oh, what's the advice? Sorry, I'm gonna go back to May. But what is the advice for May? Okay, the advice is, if the person that is right, okay, let's say there was an argument, the person that was right Everybody in the room already knows that. They do. They do. But sometimes ego gets in the way, and even though somebody's right, they're not going to be like, okay, I'm sorry, you're right. They're not going to, sometimes you don't get that. And so you yourself need to be satisfied already knowing and being confident in knowing that I know I'm right, they know I'm right. But even though they may not say it, you just have to remember that for yourself, and that way you're going to move on in peace. Okay. Remember what I said, 7. Okay, them labels. Okay. What does this mean? Okay. All right, 7. Like I said, you don't have to go, but 7. 7. Look at you walking away. Just kidding. 7 is like, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. I think I'm gonna go now. Like literally. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, let's continue. June. Okay, so the energy in June. Yes, blue. Yes, blue. Um, okay, so June it's so funny. So even the comments, like, what's happening right now, it's being reflected. So June is going to have similar energies where it just feels like somebody doesn't want problems here. They there is a lot of love that I'm picking up, but it's like there's some sort of conflict. Okay, why is that? 7. 7. Okay, see, this is one of the reasons why I don't know. Okay, okay. So, Bluey, this entire thing, this entire thing. If you're in here, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're hoping to hear a message, you will get it. You will get it. But 7, I don't want to play this. I don't. I don't want to play this. Moping around, saying things I didn't say, and like thinking one way, thinking one way. 7, no, 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 no. Just, just relax, okay, 7. Just relax. Where, just relax, okay, 7. Okay, just relax. Just relax. No, no, no. Donald, no, 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 no. Okay, so as you know, I'm not like your typical girl in the sense that I don't think like other people. And so for me, if somebody acts like they don't care, then I'm out. I'm gone. I go deuces. Cause like, so it's the opposite for me. So I don't play games. If you like me, say it. If you don't, you can leave. Like, that's fine. But for me, it's like Consistency. I like consistency. I do. And I like when people are present, you know, and they want to spend time with me. I like that. All good signs. All good signs. I don't like silent treatment. I don't like, I don't think anybody really likes that, right? And because for me it's just like, oh, either they're not ready for somebody like me, or two, they're playing games. And either way, I'm not, I could, I don't want that in my life anyway. So again, it's up to you. All I ask is be genuine, be honest, and yeah, like speak from the heart. Don't play games. And I think people who are mature in that sense, okay, they will agree. They will agree. Okay? All right. Okay, so Donald, if that's what you like, say that's what you like. You like it when, people ignore you. you could you could say that, but don't say girls like that. You know what I mean? You know? Like some girls might, I'm not gonna speak for all girls, but I don't like that. I do not like that. Okay. I mean, it's obviously different if they're busy, but I would want the person that I like to reciprocate. Okay? Anyways, let's move on. but it's fine. This is part of the reading. Yeah, I know when there is triggers like that, especially like in the comments and etc. So remember, sometimes there's a tendency for others to project, and so what the you guys, you guys, okay, it's it's not like, oh, okay, like no, 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 no. No, no. At the end of the day, it's my choice. My choice. It's not like, oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. Oh, jeez. Okay. So back to June. Okay. I sense a lot of love, but somebody here feels rejected or not reciprocated, and there's somebody is burying themselves in work. Okay. 7. I don't like the moping. I don't like that. No moping here. No moping. No self pity. Like like we never even met. We never even went on a date, and you're just like, life is over. I'm gonna shrivel up. No, no. Okay. I hope you're joking. I really hope you're joking. And if you are being serious, then 7. No, you don't do that. You don't do that, okay? What is going on in this month? Okay. 7. I know what you're. I know it. It's like. I already said my piece, which is, action. There needs to be action. I don't like all like, oh, wifey, oh, marry me, blah blah blah, and then there's no follow through. There's no action. I can't take that seriously. Okay, I can't. And so no, no, no. 7, I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing right now, which is it's kind of like reverse psychology, and I don't play that. I don't play that. Okay. So as I mentioned, you're more than welcome to stay, but you can't be moping around here and self pitying yourself. I don't like that. Okay. Artist. Artist. Okay. So June, just try to be, instead of cutting off communication, talk. Talk about it. If there's something that is worth working out, talk about it. Otherwise, it will wrap up. It'll finish. Okay. Oh, I see. Anyways, so July. We're going to move on quickly. I love how. Okay, July. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. July. July is definitely. Oh my god. Okay. So July is. I'm liking this energy better because it's like somebody realizes. Ha ha, Donald. Ha ha. So you guys could have your bromance elsewhere, okay? You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. If you guys want to have your own conversation, you guys could take it to each other's profiles, okay? But anyway, so July, somebody here realizes that their feelings are true, that they want to progress things. They do because they feel like the connection, it's like whatever they give, they receive back. It doesn't feel one-sided. And I'm not talking about apple per app for apple. It can be in different ways, that there is some level of reciprocity, but it just feels like when it comes to this connection, it's when you give, it's not to an empty black hole. It's just like it goes. It's energetically. It's beautiful. It really is. 7 Arcana is still the best YouTube channel. Oh, shucks. um. I do sense one thing though. So intimacy wise, okay, intimacy wise, there's going to be, it's like even though they want to come together, they want to spend time together, there's going to be some sort of like schedule conflict or something like that, where it's just like, um, thank you, Seven. Thank you. so even so even though they want to come together, spend time together, but there's some sort of schedule conflict or just missing each other, um, even though all they want to do is spend time together. Okay, so August. Okay, so August energy is, I'm really, so I recorded a short. I'll upload it like soon, but I recorded it already. But I'm getting like this energy of like somebody here is being a block. Okay. So there's a blockage that I'm picking up. And it's like, even though there wants to be consistent momentum, but somebody here is blocking the connection. Okay. Why are they blocking? Why are they blocking the connection? Uh, somebody here doesn't know the whole truth. They don't. I'm getting somebody who was hiding the truth, hiding. Yeah, they were hiding the truth, and that's one of the reasons why the person who is being a blockage. Seven. Seven. Okay, you know, seven. You know, it's great that you're being vulnerable with me in a sense and trying to be honest, but it's just like, hmm. You know, there's a time and a place. I will say that to communicate something like that, and I don't think it was in here. I don't think it was in here because I value your privacy as well. You know what I mean? I do. I do. And so if you are in that position and if that's what you want, I'm not agreeing. I'm not agreeing. I'm not. This is not me confirming to anything. It's not. But I just feel like there's a time and a place, and I want you to feel protected. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I will say this. You guys, I'm very like genuine, and I'm like, I really care. I really do. And sometimes, you know, people joke around and all of that, but like, it's not to say I take things seriously, but I do. take things seriously. I do. I do. Okay. Let's just say it's because I care. Okay? I care. So yeah, there's something to be said about honesty, okay? In August, because somebody here doesn't know the full story, and so they're jumping into conclusions or they're seeing things a certain way, and it's because it hasn't been communicated with them about what is actually going on. So just be mindful of that, okay? September. Look at that. I love how like every time we move on into a different month, the energy. So like for an example, Gemini season in June we had the lovers, and for July we had the King of Cups, and like for August we have the Queen of Wands, and for September we have the Nine of Pentacles. And so the energy is definitely, matching. It's aligning, okay? Okay. Wow. Oh, September is looking good. It's looking very good. Uh, there is a connection between two energies, and where it just feels like a very soulmate kind of energy. So it's like two peas in a pod, locked in step. Like it's very in sync. Um, and I'm not talking about the boy band, okay? But it just feels also like a very spiritual connection. The reason why this connection it has this compatibility is because there is chemistry, there's a soulful connection, and there's something to be said about even their spirituality or their openness to it, and to have like faith in each other is really, it's a turn on for this energy. uh, and so I'm getting, so September is looking very good, like just great times, and it's almost like they don't even talk. They don't need to even talk to each other. It's just like they can just, they're just connecting in like the 5D energy, if you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, that is sweet. Oh, that is sweet. That is very sweet, you guys. But yeah, September is looking really good. Like the chemistry is off the charts, and there's going to be a lot of play in the bedroom. Okay, a lot of play in the bedroom, if you catch my drift. Okay, so October. See, look at that. See, Libra season, and the energy is just matching so well. Okay. Okay, so what's happening in October? What is this? So a truth comes to surface. Okay, this is the energy that I'm picking up. A truth comes to surface. Justice needs to be set right. And somebody here is going to feel left out, feel lack, not enough. Okay? And all right. Hello, Justin. Welcome, welcome. So, hey now, Seven. Okay. Good. I can tell Donald has been very nice. Very nice. He's trying to be very nice to you, Seven. so, so let's be nice. Let's be nice. Oh yeah. So the topic as of now is Leo's forecast, yearly forecast for 2025. But as you guys know, I read energy, so and labels aside, it doesn't matter. Uh, as you know, I read energies here, so if you're in here, it is no coincidence. So it doesn't matter if you're a Leo cross watchers, dealing with the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium. You know, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you're in here, it is no coincidence. So there may be a message here for you. Um, but something about October, the truth comes to light, and there's some sort of justice that needs to be set right, needs to be in balance, and somebody here feels left out. Okay, and I'm getting there's a heartbreak energy that I'm feeling. What's with the heartbreak energy? Tell me, tell me. So there is some sort of territorial energy that I'm picking up. Somebody here, I'm getting somebody here feels like they own somebody, okay? Yeah, so lucky for you, Justin, I read energy, so you don't have to worry about all of that, all of those labels is fine. Um, yeah. Yeah, so somebody here feels very territorial. They just kind of feel a little bit heartbroken. They feel left out because they have a lot of love, but they just kind of feel like they're not able to. It's a mindset thing, too, though. This person needs to kind of like break out of it. Advice. Somebody has a fear of being like cheated on. Um, like they're worried that there is other people in the mix, but is that the reality? Okay, so somebody here is very attractive, and they're just so worried that there are other energies involved. But the thing here is, okay, the person who is very attractive, they're very mindful of who they share their energy with. Okay, and their preference is monogamy. Okay, their preference is monogamy, uh, and even if other people approach them, even if um, they're being bombarded with attention and all of that, it's almost like they only have eyes for the person that they adore. And so, but the person who's feeling lack, who is dealing with this attractive person, they feel like it's a bit of a confidence thing, okay? They just kind of feel like I'm getting the example. It's just like a kid has their toy, and the toy is clearly like, you know, theirs. Like they worked hard for it, they earned it, and all of that. Maybe toy is not a good example. Maybe I don't want to say a dog either, but it's just kind of like they know that they're loved back and all of that, but it's just like when somebody comes in the room and they're eyeing their prize, so to speak, they're just like, no, that's mine. No, you can't have it. Like they get somebody here gets very territorial, and they get upset and sad and sensitive. But what this energy needs to realize is that's like the mindset that needs to be, put to an end. Okay? They need to realize that the person that truly loves them and wants to be with them is going to only have eyes for them. So, okay. Uh wow. Let me clear this energy. It just got very deep. Very deep. Because I'm getting like sadness and somebody here got a little insecure with the competition or what have you, but it's just like that's somebody's insecurities. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's that bottom of the deck. Ah! Okay, so seven. I just want to see it. I want to take a look at this before I clear it. Okay, I'm not gonna. I won't assign this to downloads. Okay, so this is a bonus message before we move on to November and December energy. But the energies that I'm picking up, the message coming through is I'm picking up on. That's good. I'm glad, Seven. I'm glad. Like that's what I want everybody who comes in here to feel safe and comfortable, but at the same time, if they're steering in a direction that is not accurate or you know what I mean? Like I'm going to reel you back in and just be like so I am going to challenge, you know, those who are in here to see things in a different light, especially if it's not serving you in the proper manner. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, look at this. So there is definitely this. what's happening right here, right now, is meant to be. Okay? It's meant to be. And it's weird because, you know, we're connecting, or, you know, there's definitely this essence of online, right? Not necessarily being it face to face in each other's presence, but at the same time, somehow through technology, through the internet, we we cross paths, okay? You know, paths have been crossed. And there is this essence of, it's weird because there's this wanting to take the time to getting to know one another, but at the same time, not wanting to wait and wanting to progress things quickly. And the reason for that is because there is a lot of, you know, strong feelings, um, and emotional exchange, to the point where it just feels like it's a very soulful connection. And the thing about this connection is there's definitely some level of distance, okay? Uh, and it's creating the perfect environment for to have to honor what is happening, which is this slow yet fast connection. It's weird, right? Because it's like, even though somebody here is taking their time, the way that they are connecting is very quick. And it has to do with the fact that there is definitely some emotional compatibility and spiritual compatibility within the connection. Distance aside, not being face to face, not being in each other's presence aside, it's a destined kind of connection. Okay. All right, so let's move forward. Hello, Canon. Welcome back. So let's move on to November. Whoa, look at that. Your energy coming in strongly. Hello. Hello. It's just like, okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Holy moly. Okay. Relax, relax. Okay. Hey, I don't, like I said, Mr. Okay. I don't want anybody to be calling me a wife if they haven't put a ring on it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't want people to get the wrong idea, you know? Hey, if you think I deserve paper clips as a ring, you know, that tells me a lot. That tells me a lot about you. No. I don't want love to be a joke. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Okay? Okay, so November, December. I will say this. I like to know where I stand with people. I do. Like, I don't want it to be like, yeah, I like to know where I stand with people. November. Oh, November. So somebody here doesn't feel included. Okay? Somebody here doesn't feel included. They just kind of feel like they're being left out. And where are you going? Yeah, somebody here just feels like they're not being included, that and they feel defeated, they feel like an option, and there's a lot of competition around. And on top of it, there's other people creating chaos. I don't think it's allergies. Or it could be. It could be. Maybe when I end this, I will. Okay. All right. um when I end this live. Yeah, I feel a little bit. Yeah. Uh the the advice for November is okay. So this is the logic, you guys, okay? So when I tell you these things, it's supposed to help you. Okay. Oh yeah, I've been taking my vitamin C's. Don't you worry. um so the thing about this, okay, why do I I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. All right. Let's kick father out. I don't like it. You know, I don't something about their energy is off. Let we'll give him a warning. All right. Okay. Thank you. Because like even as soon as like when they first came in talking about goats and cows and you know, no, no, they're like border. That's called trolling, and I don't like it. Oh my goodness. Alright. So when I come on here doing these readings, this is what you guys have to, everybody needs to remember, which is, you know, if it's like I don't want to say it's a warning, but it's like imagine if you knew what's going to happen and and the probability of it happening. Okay, and if you can prevent something, wouldn't you? Like if you can prevent something from escalating to the point where it's going to hurt you or others, etc. Anyways, okay. Sorry, I'm like reading the comments. Okay. Um, if you knew you can prevent it, or if you can, or minimize the impact, if especially if it's like something that is not going to happen, or you don't want it to happen, and if you can kind of like lean the outcome in the direction you would prefer, okay, this is the time to kind of like take notes in a sense, take a mental note and just be like, okay, the probability of this happening is great. What can you do to minimize the impact or prevent it if you can? What can you do? And so what I'm telling you, the energy for November is somebody here is going to feel left out. They are going to feel like somebody here felt like they were a unit, right? They're a unit, and they thought that they were going to be in sync. However, if they don't feel included, okay, and there's other people involved, what can you do? Okay? The simple answer is make them feel included. That's it. You know? That's it. It's just that simple. Make them feel, the advice is, if somebody here feels excluded, not included, and they feel defeated by the fact that they thought that this was supposed to be like we were in it together, but due to other people's personalities, situations, they're being forced to spend time apart, etc., then what do? Include them. That's it. It's that simple. Make and don't make it a burden either. Make it a joyous event. It's like you get to spend time together. You get to include them. It shouldn't, if there is some level of tiptoeing around, okay, if there's some level of tiptoeing around because somebody here is afraid to offend other people, then there's something wrong within that connection. Somebody here is not being respected. And so, okay, think about that, and do something about it if you don't want the other person to feel this way. Um, December. So I'm getting an apology energy, okay? So somebody here has very strong feelings, but I'm getting like somebody here, they feel like they have their hands tied, okay? And I see here that like they're sorry, okay? That they are sorry. They're not trying to create drama or conflict. They do care, they do want to, getting the word commit, they do want to commit, they want to offer something stable and grand, but it's kind of bouncing off what I was picking up in November. It's like somebody here is so worried about stepping on other people's toes that it's almost like they neglect the person that they really care about, that they have strong emotional feelings for. And so the person who's at the other end of this situation where they feel like, the person that they thought that the emotions and the feelings were mutual, and when they pull back, then guess what? They're going to pull back. They're going to pull back, and they're going to start to think and believe that perhaps they're not ready to love. Okay, that they're not ready to love, and they're going to retract. They're going to be silent. Oof, wow. So I'm getting regardless, somebody is going to they're not going to be disrespected. Okay, the person who's being left out, the person who is not being reciprocated, especially if there is a lot of love between this connection, if they feel like the other person is not honoring how they feel for the other person, they're not honoring the person they love with respect, then they are going to get the cold shoulder, and they're going to have to apologize, and they will apologize. And so, I'm giving you the heads up. And at the end of the day, we all have free will. You can do or don't do whatever you like. And but either way, you reap what you sow, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap it up with a final message, huh? Oh, very sweet of you, Seven. Very sweet. Okay, so yeah, it's about give and take. I'm getting nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay, so it's just like if somebody here is going to neglect, then they will be neglected. It is what it is. Ah! Look at that! Look at that! So again, it's talking about somebody here. They're not gonna get away with it. That's the thing. Because actions speak louder than words. It doesn't matter how fancy the words are. Oh, I care about you. I want you. I love you. What have you. Like, it doesn't matter. If the words doesn't line up with the actions, it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing. And so, yeah. So if somebody here is not able to move on, to mature from that, to learn from that, then they are going to be forced into a walk alone. And yeah, so that they can have the time to think about that. Okay, final message. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, okay. There's your energy. It wants to talk about, see, we keep getting that. Romance, love, partnership, okay? It wants to talk about that. So let's do it. Final message. Oh, man. Leo's got a long reading. Look at that. Love. Whoa. Huh. Yeah, look at that. It's talking about wanting to talk about love. Wanting to talk about love. Oh my gosh. This thing is shaking. Oh! Okay, so this one jumped out first. Next, look at that. Look at that. We have a pair. We have a pair, look at that. Hello. Hey. I'm getting like major cock-a-doodle-doo blockage vibes, if you know what I mean, okay? What's that mean, right? What's that mean? Wow, look at that. Look at all these court cards. Crazy. I'm so curious about the bottom of the deck. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay. Let me show you these cards because this is crazy. Look at all these court cards. How do I show this? There's one. And then there's two right here. Look at that. Look at all these people. Okay? Look at that. So, what this tells me is, I'm getting very like Romeo and Juliet vibes, okay? There's something about two star-crossed lovers, you know, wanting to be together. There's a lot of love and stuff like that, but there is outside influences, forces trying to tear them apart. There's a lot of opinions going back and forth. And the advice is create distance, okay? Create some sort of healthy boundaries with the people that is butting in, okay? Okay, that it, my goodness, God. Yeah, it's talking about, I'm picking up on an outside energy influence that is very like a bulldozer. It's just like whatever they say is their way or the highway. They are very opinionated. It's like if they make a decision, they're gonna stick to it and they will not be swayed one way or the other. It's very difficult to change their mind in a sense. So I'm getting very like stubborn energy, or like it's almost selfish in a way. Okay, so it's kind of selfish energy. And so imagine if this person, their agenda is not to share somebody that they care about with another individual. They're going to say and do whatever it takes to making sure that this connection doesn't happen. And so the recommendation is, you know, there's something to be said about when people care about you and love you and stuff like that, they're going to share their opinions because they feel like that's in their best interest to do that. But the thing is, it seems to me like they're this is somebody that is stuck in their ways, and I'm getting a know-it-all energy. So the best way, because I see here, it's because they, not only because they care, but because it's almost like their property. It's like they feel like it's the extension of them. And so they're very particular about who they share their extension with. And so it's saying creating healthy boundaries. Somebody here has like a routine. Okay, they have a routine. This is all they know. They don't know anything else. And so how are they going to adapt if they're not being given a different way, a different option to adapt to? And so in order to create that, in order to create change, there needs to be change. You can't do the same things and expect different results. Okay? Okay, I will answer Donald's question. So Donald asks, has someone taken your reading and misinterpreted it? Then when they apply it, it blows up in their face. Sometimes you're reading a bunch of different months, but it might sound like it can apply to a lot of people. Okay, so it happens depending on the person, okay? Because I'm sure you guys know, you can tell somebody one thing and they'll take it a different way. It happens all the time. And it's no different in my situation or in this circumstance, okay? Where I can tell an individual, oh, circle, 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 circle. And then they're like, oh, triangle, right? Triangle. Like, it's just like in through the ear and out the other. And there's a lack of comprehension. And so at that point, I can only do and say so much. At that point, it's up to them. That's something that they need to work on. And some people just, they're not going to get it because there is some sort of mental um, blockage. Okay, and so it does happen. And so all I can do is relay the message. All I can do is relay the message. And if somebody here, if somehow they're just not getting it, and repetition helps. Sometimes it helps. And so that you're more than welcome to replay this video over and over again until you get it. But it's ultimately up to the individual whether or not they're in the state, in the circumstance, and is capable of actually comprehending what is being said. And it's also up to them. Obviously, if you're happily married and don't have options and stuff like that, then and I'm talking about somebody who is single and going and is trying to get something off the ground. Obviously, it's not going to resonate. But I really try to leave it up to God. If somebody comes in here and they're resonating for a reason. And so it's really up to the individual to utilize their intuition to know whether this is talking to them in their situation and how it applies in their situation. Uh, so yeah, it really just depends on the individual. Okay, so uh, Donald, you got questions tonight. I mean, you were always kind of a curious individual, and you always vocalize this. So, uh, but I do like that it's not necessarily specific to you, so it can help other people as well. So I will answer. Donald wrote, "Do you think dreams have messages, or do you think it's like random thoughts based on what's on your mind?" I think it can be. It's definitely a mixture of both, but either way, it sends a message regardless, right? So let's say if you are having just random thoughts and whatever's going on in your life or whatever you've been thinking about and it's popping up in your dreams, that's something that wants to be seen, addressed, that wants to be acknowledged. And so it's a message in itself, and it's dependent on what you receive, like what kind of message it is. It definitely provokes some level of thought, and it's up to, at that point it's up to the individual to retain it or not. It just really comes down to the individual, and where they are in their journey and how receptive they are to the dreams in itself and the messages coming through. But yeah, let me just finish this. So there is something to be said about setting healthy boundaries. If somebody is being a bulldozer and wanting things to be done their way, and not letting somebody else be their own individual person to go and create some sort of partnership and to follow their heart in a sense, that's when you need to start creating healthy boundaries. There's nothing wrong with healthy boundaries. It doesn't mean you love them less or you don't care about them or you're being disrespectful. No, you're being respectful to yourself enough to honor how you feel and what you want, and following your heart and what makes you happy. And so if this individual, what makes them happy is to bring in a love connection that they feel like there is a physical attraction, chemistry, emotional compatibility, there is groundedness, there's love, there's reciprocity, there's care and support and all of that. And even after all of this, and there's such great vibes and they're connecting in such a strong way, but in the back of their mind, or somebody whispering into their ear saying, no, don't do that, but you know in your heart that that's inaccurate, that's incorrect, it doesn't feel right, then what do? You create healthy boundaries, and you have to respect yourself enough to respect your own wishes while still being respectful to others, and allowing them to see that there is a time and a place, and there needs to be some level of healthy boundaries. Okay. Anything else? Look at that. Your energy is coming in so strongly. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is somebody has found their special someone. Okay. Welcome back, Seven. Somebody here has found their special someone, and and that's the truth. So somebody here is going to be given the opportunity to either live in a lie or live in their truth. Okay? To either live in a lie or live in a truth. Live in their truth. Live authentically, or, the opposite. I will say this. this doesn't seem like something that, this doesn't seem like, oh, it just happened, it just, no, please, I don't want the whole, I don't want, what do you call it? You know, that guy, the father guy? I don't want what he said to be a a joke or something that keeps following. You know what I mean? I don't even want, now I don't even want to hear the, hear like, you know what I mean? I want to associate, yeah, a running joke, yeah, that I don't even like, that I don't even like, that is like, I don't like it, yeah, especially if it's like in relation to something so significant and so, dare I say, holy. It's a holy thing, right? You know, a declaration of love through something that you can hold. Like I just, I don't know. I just find that I don't like it. But I know, Donna, you're just trying to be, you know, funny and stuff like that. But it's just, last thing I want is to be traumatized by it. um, yeah. Anyways, so okay, so hey, so all I can say is this 7. I don't see no ring on this finger or this finger. Sorry. Yeah, and last I checked, nobody asked me to be their girlfriend or anything like that. So, um, yeah, I would want to be asked. Oh, you know, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. I like to know where I stand with people. I want it to be like, oh, like if it's going to be official, I want it to be official. Like I don't want it to be like, oh, we're treating each other like boyfriend and girlfriend, but there, it was never asked or declared or it wasn't made official. Like I like to know where I stand with people in that sense. Okay, but anyways, so that's why when like 7 says like, oh hey, well, oh my wife is right here and stuff, like I'm just like, what? Nobody asked me. No, I didn't agree. I don't see no ring. Like there was no declaration, no nothing. And so, and also, we I don't 7. What did I say? You know, like like, do you think it would be wise of me? Would it be fair to me to be like, oh yeah, 7, yeah, like I want to be with you when I don't like, I don't even know what you look like. Like I feel your energy. Don't get me wrong. I feel your energy. I know you're not a bad person and I know you care and stuff like that, but I don't I don't think it's fair to me to fully take you seriously when I don't even know what you look like or we haven't even met, or you know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to be logical and fair. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah? 7, you're a jeweler? Anyways, so mm. Anyway, so just to wrap up on this reading, what I'm seeing here is the person that is trying to prevent somebody to finding love on their own and have happiness for themselves and stuff like that. The hold they have on this person, this isn't something that was like, oh, it just started last month. No, this is somebody's lifetime, like this, or somebody that it was a long-term thing. And so for them to totally make the switch and just to go off and stuff like that, I don't really expect an overnight change, but there's something to be said about making that gradual change. Okay, maybe if this person is just like all over this energy, it's just like, oh my gosh, yeah, make that gradual change if you want change. As mentioned, you can't expect doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It's just not going to happen, right? What do they say? That's the definition of insanity. And so, anyways, I think I said enough. And for those of you who needs to hear it again, you can replay it. Yay, technology! So, what do you think, guy? You think I should do Cancer next? Um, you know what? I think I have energy to do Cancer next. I do. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the lovely comments. Okay, to my moderators, I appreciate you. And for those of you who are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click on the notification bell so you're notified of when I go live or post new content. I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can upload that short that I recorded right before this, but I wasn't able to upload it right away. So I'll be back. I'll be back. All right. Thank you so much again. I'll talk to you soon. And if I don't see you later on, then have a great rest of your day, night. Okay? All right. Bye.